This is the Barely Rich Podcast. We wear turtlenecks because we rich.
Barely.
I'm your boy Corey.
It's your girl Somalia. You already know the Somalia Bond, Somalia the actress, however you want to put it. It's me, y'all.
Josh, the Soul Bravado.
Well, look, my name is Ashley, but y'all can call me _ pretty asshole. That's where you find me.
Okay.
She ain't talking about asshole. That's
And now my asshole. It's pretty though.
Well, how y'all doing today?
I'm great.
It's been a long time coming.
Got a little sip in my cup.
Absolutely. You got a little sip in your cup?
I got a little ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
If you
Don't
will.
put
On the rock.
She got sober friends.
On the rocks.
With love. That's all it's in there.
On the rock. How you feeling, Josh?
I'm alright, man. I'm proud to be black, man.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey, ain't that why we're here?
Beautiful day.
We need more
Any
blackness
day you
in the
wake
world.
up black.
Yeah. I agree. Well, I mean, this is the first Billy Rich podcast, so I'm super excited to
Super excited.
be here and to do this. So who are we? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we here for? You know what I'm saying? What we representing? Obviously, blackness.
Blackness.
Everything black.
Everything.
If it ain't supporting blackness, we burn the fuck down. What can somebody say? You know what I'm
Burn it
saying?
down.
Burn that shit down.
Hashtag trigger warning.
Right.
Trigger.
Blackness.
Y'all will be mad if you're watching this podcast and you don't like blackness.
Right.
get
That's
mad,
all
y'all.
we got going on here.
We definitely want this to be an environment that everyone can be honest and open and feel like you can tell your truth without being judged.
Hence
You know?
the turtlenecks.
You know, come out
Where
your
we
shell.
come out our shells and we be our original selves.
Exactly.
Already. Definitely that. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
That's
Right.
You know, these are ours. That's all we're gonna show you. What's next?
And the black experience and all that good stuff.
And don't ask what's in the cup.
We get right into it because there's been a lot of foolery going
Yeah, a
on.
lot of shit going on the last week or two.
A lot of foolery. I guess blackface ain't supposed to be that like offensive to people. I don't think.
People, what blackface we talking about?
Still getting caught in blackface.
Right. I mean,
Why that's still
Why
a
is that a
thing?
thing right now? Like,
It's a thing. As my daughter was saying, it's a thing.
Now,
You got the Gucci's and the Pradas, all that shit. Now you can write that off as a publicity stunt because that actually makes the companies a lot of money.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
And they could be doing that for just that.
Exactly. The potential backlash they get is a penny compared to the money that they get for the publicity.
Absolutely. Especially if you're selling a $2,500 jacket.
Or
more.
Then you got your Mayweathers that's going to promote for you. You know.
Exactly.
He can barely read, so he don't care.
okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm the person I keep trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, well, maybe they didn't mean it like that, but it's like at this point, it's kind of like I'm trying.
To piggyback off that, like I've told Corey, a couple times, when it comes down to Katy Perry and her whole blackface
You
thing.
heard about that, right?
I didn't hear about
I
that.
didn't.
Okay, so Katy Perry had a pair of shoes, and she not only made them in like a taupe or tan, but she also had like a black, and it's like blue eyes and a red mouth.
I personally didn't take that as
I did.
Yeah,
that's
it
what
was
I'm saying
really
something.
not.
It was very like creative to me. Like I didn't feel like she meant it to be blackface because it came in and it came in like a blue or whatever, and she was rocking it. But with that being said, with all the stuff that's going on, and with all the other shit that's being brought to the forefront, you have to be kind of cognizant of things that are going out
When your name is on it.
when your name is attached to it.
Right.
Exactly. Like you're representing your brand. Your name is your brand. I'm not gonna send nothing out that's like, oh, fuck white niggas. Well,
Sometimes.
my bad, crackers, I should say.
There's levels
But
to
I'm,
it.
you know what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit. Like I'm not gonna put nothing out there that I don't want to represent that I don't like white people or
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or I have some issue or whatever. So maybe she didn't think that it was blackface. But with everything that was going on with everybody else.
See, I didn't even know Katy Perry made shoes. Whatever.
She
Well, you didn't go with that in the picture.
Yeah, and
She
I didn't
wore
know
the
that
red
was
carpet
even a
dress.
thing. Okay.
Yeah, but when she wore it on the red carpet,
That's why
she
they
wore
brought
the
it up.
tan,
Oh,
right?
really?
I thought it
Was it the black one?
I thought it was the black one.
I saw her wearing the black and I saw her wearing the tan though.
I don't know which one she would have grabbed. They ate her
But
up
the
for
shoes they're talking about, they're trying to make that like blackface. It looks
They're
nothing like it looks
that. I think
real.
they just got caught
Katy
up in
Perry
the-
of all the designers, she didn't piss me off at all. And plus, I know Katy Perry is invited to the cookout.
Yeah.
Is she? What Why she?
Where you been at, John?
I don't.
She there.
Why do you say she's invited to the cookout?
Yeah, for real.
Why do you?
I don't
First
know
off,
the
that lady
amount.
is white chocolate.
You think she got a little soul? Is what you're saying?
Rihanna's her best friend.
Okay.
You gotta have something. Cause Rihanna with the shit.
Rihanna's
so when
if Rihanna down for you, you probably
you down.
Okay.
Maybe because I'm like that's my Beyonce.
I mean, if Rihanna approves you, we probably would approve.
I mean,
Yeah,
Rihanna
like-
could come to the cookout.
But I would say,
Rihanna definitely at the
Rihanna,
cookout.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She probably in my bed too. But
Katy Perry ain't cooking though. She ain't.
Katy
no,
Perry's
she's not
not
cooking.
cooking.
She's not cooking. We need some spice.
Okay, alright.
We need some spice.
She can.
We don't know her that well.
we got her on the
But she
drinks.
definitely-
We got her on the
She
drinks.
can make the drinks.
She can bring plates.
And her mom. Tell her bring some corn. Bring some
Hey,
corn.
she can eat all she want, but don't cook shit.
Now, I wasn't super, at first, I wasn't super offended, I guess, by the Gucci, by the whole neck thing.
Right.
Because honestly, you know, I'm from Jersey, like, I feel like I
It's
would wear
cold,
that when it's
bitch.
cold.
Brick City
When it's
house.
cold on, like, I got my neck covered, like, I'm good, you know. I only started questioning when I seen the red lips and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
That
like,
is.
That was a little questionable.
it was like, okay, well, do they have to be red around the lips?
It's Gucci. It couldn't have been a green sweater with red lips. It couldn't have been
A white sweater?
Yeah, white. It couldn't have been a red sweater with green lips. Did it have to be black face with red lips?
It is. I got into a little YouTube vortex. You know, you start watching videos and clicking.
Don't give me a comment.
And I got there and I was watching a whole bunch of blackface. This is years ago. I got a whole bunch of blackface stuff. This is the only reason why it kind of gets to me is because it looks exactly like what they were doing.
Because some people don't understand. They're like, well, why are you mad? It's not. It's like the black emoji. But you have to understand that the black emoji was also created off of something. Like, why do they have that fucking circle black face with just white eyes? Who look like that? What's that representing?
Right.
Because you got an 8-ball emoji. So we want to do cue balls, bitch. What's with the black face?
I will say this though. I feel like I don't want to just say the black community, but the black community now we're like pointing at everything now, like everything that some stuff that
Blame Trump.
You goddamn right.
no, but I'm saying stuff that don't even.
Oh, sorry.
Exactly. Blame Trump. Just so y'all know. Not our president. Fuck President's Day. That was yesterday. We don't care. Thank you for having the kids off of school, but fuck y'all.
So, but y'all don't feel like that? Like, okay, now we're pointing at everything though. Come on, it'd be like stuff that don't even.
In a way, but at the same time, I wish it was some of the stuff that they were pointing at when I was in high school, when I was in middle school, or 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever. And some shit. I mean,
everything is being blamed on race now.
Something gets blown up, you always gonna have that extra like bull crap that goes with it. So, you know, we trying to, you know, stand for black people, but then, you know, we got, you know, it's just gonna always be something that's going, people taking advantage of it, you know what I mean? Or it'd be some bullshit stories. I mean, you know, there's a truth to, you know, to the message, but people gonna
The truth is, I'm pro-black.
100%. And yes,
I wish I had an afro.
you could say people get upset over every little thing, but it's still our responsibility individually to do our research.
I don't.
So yes, it could be big at the mass and the huge stream that you see online, but if you're not looking into the topic specifically yourself, then it doesn't matter.
I'm saying everything is now pulled like a race card for everything now. That doesn't even have to do with race.
Sometimes
that's
it's
what
not
I'm saying.
racist,
Yeah,
right.
that's what I'm saying.
Right,
Everybody,
sometimes it's right or wrong.
everybody keep pulling the race card is what I mean.
I saw something with it. Is it like a white teacher tying up a little black girl hair or something for a basketball game? Did you see that?
Don't touch my
And it
baby's
was
hair.
like
Don't
touching.
touch my
It was
baby's
like
hair.
this
I don't
teacher
care.
is warming
I don't
hearts.
give a fuck if
and
you're
like
black. Don't
all
touch
the
my
black
baby's
folks.
hair. I don't know you. I don't know what you put in your hair. I don't know what you do with your hands.
It wasn't
Don't
like
touch my. No, I don't
greasing her
care.
scalp.
Now you about to get different.
Am I in the audience? Am I there? Am I watching
She was
the
like
game?
playing the game or
Am I spectating?
Okay.
Fuck that. Call them off.
But I think that's
Don't
still.
touch my baby's hair.
But I think it's a special moment when a white teacher can do that for a black kid.
But most of them can't. So how
Most of them
special
can't,
is
or most of them are
it's very
uncomfortable.
few and far
So
between.
if that white teacher is comfortable enough to be like, I'm gonna put, you know, because it won't be weird if she put a white girl hair in a ponytail. You know what I'm saying? So
And
you
it
know,
was
you know,
white
You wanna know why I wouldn't be weird? Because white people do that shit. That's about white.
that's about right.
Black people don't do that. Don't touch my baby's hair.
Black people hair
Period.
is just
Special.
all together.
I mean, and I'm saying I'm not being racist.
what
I'm
you
not being
talking about?
racist about. I don't want another black lady touching my daughter's hair. I'm not trying to be racist. You know what I'm saying?
But you wouldn't be as offended if a black.
No,
lady
I'm gonna be offended because my daughter's dad has a girlfriend and she touched my daughter's hair one time after I had already done her hair. I don't know you. I don't know what products you use. Days after that, my baby had bumps on her head. Exactly. Days after that, my baby had bumps around the hairline. Don't touch my baby's hair.
Don't touch my hair.
Touch it 3 days later, you bumped it.
Exactly. We don't know you. Don't touch her hair. You pulled it too tight. You touched it too long.
And then people like
Mayweather, you pulled it too straight. Whatever. Don't touch her hair.
People like Mayweather who, like, I'm gonna support Gucci. You know,
first off, he can barely read. He can't support his own self. He can't support nothing.
But does he represent a lot of people? Like, do a lot of people feel that way?
He supports the people that are illiterate. Are there many?
He supports people who have so much money that their race is transcended. So your Diddy's, your Oprah's, it don't matter that they black because they got more money than most white people.
Don't put Oprah in there.
Oprah
don't do a lot for niggas either, but she don't do a lot for niggas.
And I'm not saying because you black you should, but if you have certain power you should.
Yeah, right.
She do some stuff for black people. She gives black people jobs.
She does. She gives a job. She got a book club.
She built a whole school in Africa. I mean, it might not be for American people.
As a black person, you can never do
enough for the black.
If you're a black person,
and let's talk about that. How black people ain't never satisfied with nothing.
We not. But
it's the reason why
it's kind of hard to be satisfied.
Right. When continues to being knocked down, or you set up the spell all the time.
What do you mean? What do you mean not satisfied? Elaborate.
Don't ask me. I'm one of the people that ain't never satisfied. So.
We started with scraps.
We started with scraps. We built the country. The country's on our back.
Let's attest that to being hungry, and we always want more.
Exactly. We always want more because we never have enough. And that's period. That's point blank. Like, we built this country on our backs. Our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, uncles, aunts, ancestors, whatever the hell you want to call it. We built the country, and now an orange person wants to come and tell us what to do with it.
Yes. But I mean, our people before him ain't do much.
You know what? I just hate Trump.
Yeah, I mean, he's
gonna put that out there.
He's an asshole. I don't use the word cunt much, but I think that's a special case.
We can use it.
A class by yourself.
I don't really use the word
at all, really.
But hate much, but I have a special kind of disgust.
Yeah, but Prada's bag is deliberately.
What is
right? That's the bag with the little monkeys on it, the little thing on it.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I didn't see the bag with the monkeys.
The bag just got little monkeys everywhere.
The jacket with all the black monkeys all over it, and that was offensive.
Who was it that did the sweater with the noose around the neck?
Who did that?
I just seen it today.
I didn't see that.
Oh, it definitely has a noose. I'm gonna try to pull it up while we're still discussing, because I'm gonna need y'all to see this.
It's just hanging. That's crazy. Get the fuck out of here.
Just hanging, you know.
I think T.I. made that this song against T.I. because he's still mad about Tiny and
I heard about
that.
I
honestly, I don't think so. I think that he made the diss song because it's legitimate. I don't think that he's mad about him because even she said
that he pulled up like he pulled up the first time. You know,
and I mean,
T.I. ain't a dumb.
T.I. with the shit.
You're not a dumb brother either. You're not like dumb, and he don't chase clout.
Exactly.
Well, let me go back. Yeah, but I want to see an image.
He's not about clout chasing.
Is it like a model?
Let me see.
Who doing that?
Oh no, it's a model actually in it.
Yes, I see the model. I X away from him because he was white.
Like, what are you
that person clearly with blonde hair. That's a white person.
Oh, is that a picture?
No, I mean this one, but it's the same.
Wait, on the hoodie? That's crazy.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, Burberry. Okay.
Yeah, Burberry.
They just trying to they trying to chase the cloud. That's easy. Burberry ain't been making noise in a long time.
Oh wait, well most people have these things because the thing that
like runways and all of that.
Runway models.
Yeah. Wait a minute, let me see.
It looked like you're in a set.
Hold on, because you're putting me on to something.
At least they ain't got no black people living, man.
I don't give a shit if it's even worse if it's white people. It's like, oh, it's okay because the white people are wearing the news.
Let's talk about giving too much attention. You know what I'm saying? That's important too.
So it's okay because it's upside down news?
No, it's not okay at all, but devoting this much attention to some shit like that. This is Burberry, right?
Right.
This is Burberry. Burberry ain't been hot since, Jaquan,
Some people still wear it though.
Tipsy.
Tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
The chicken head. We was doing the chicken head when Burberry was hot. Ain't nobody. They just trying to catch this wave of like racial discrimination, man.
Yeah.
It's another way that black people can control the fashion industry. Right. It's as simple as that. So this is nothing.
Because I feel like in a way, the more outrage that we get, the more white people are gonna buy.
The more,
like, they're like, oh, they don't like this shit.
There's gonna be more exposure, yeah.
More exposure.
Exactly. The more exposure it's gonna get, the more hype it's gonna get, the more popular it'll be.
There's no such thing as bad press. That's like 100%.
Yeah, I tell you all the time. No, bad publicity is the same thing as good publicity. All publicity is good publicity. So that's true.
Did y'all see the sweater they made with the white folks with the thin lips though?
Oh yeah, like a little bounce back for like.
So
you want to be like
we made the red lip sweater.
It's a black.
A black person did it as a joke.
It's
like,
a
you want to black,
and the lips real thin.
Yeah,
that's not good enough.
It's funny.
Listen, it's funny.
Right?
I mean, but it's not good enough. I know some black people with thin lips. That ain't good enough for me.
Nah.
I wanted to say honky tonk or some shit like that on the fucking sweater.
It'll never be good because it'll never bring back what the blackface represents.
You can't.
Can I get my 40 acres in a mule?
You can't hurt a white person's feelings, bro. For real. Like you can't do it. Yeah,
only when you call them racist. When they blatantly racist.
Yeah.
That's the only time their feelings are hurt.
Like
That's the only time their feelings are hurt is when you say, "Hey, you're racist." And they're like,
no, they're more confused.
But I don't want
like, what do you mean?
Think I'm a racist.
I have 3 black friends.
Exactly. They all act white. They all went to white schools.
I've been to all the cookouts.
Exactly. Even though they had fucking bacon wrapped donuts and barbecue sauce there. I ain't bullshit. Y'all laughing.
Macaroni and cheese. Olives in that bitch.
Oh, I ain't never.
Don't mess with the mac and cheese.
I'm gonna get mad.
touch the
Leave the mac and cheese alone.
Like, bitch, what?
First of all, I love olives, but olives and mac and cheese.
Oh, I don't love olives. Let's be clear about that. I don't
It's
love
crazy
them.
because olives ain't nasty because I eat more sweet.
They're horrible.
I would never.
They're horrible.
I'm gonna hold off on the olives. I don't want it.
I can throw a whole can
We
back
together.
straight.
See,
A
that's
whole
why 2
can
boys and 2
straight.
girls.
See?
A jar.
I'm good on
Because I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm gonna pick
I was alright. They don't taste bad.
They taste horrible.
I ain't never ate it.
They taste like black
It
licorice.
stinks, so I'm not gonna taste it. Period.
Bam, that's me. I smell it. Like,
Black licorice. Okay, anyway. We
Ah!
but anyway, outside, black licorice is nasty.
it's hell. So are those olives.
I just want to know if we're gonna get to what I want to hear, like talk about.
Okay, let's get to it.
What you want to hear?
Jesse,
Oh, Jesse.
I'm sorry.
Honey.
Jesse.
Let's okay.
I got my opinion, so y'all say what y'all gotta say.
Get to me last.
I want to be second to last. Go ahead.
Wow.
I'm gonna make it pretty simple.
Okay.
This is my thoughts on it. Does everything in the story add up? No, it does not. I don't see the benefit of him lying and doing all this. And
correct.
Like, how's he benefit from it? And could that have happened? Yes. I mean, it's very likely. Like, it's not like that's impossible to happen. And right now, a lot of black people online, like, we're going off facts that Chicago police.
Social media too.
And social media, right? So I need to hear more facts for the situation, but I'm definitely not gonna be like, oh, Chicago police said that you lying, and so black people said you did this, and this is what we put out, and that's what we had. Like, I'm just gonna believe Chicago police. I mean, we already know that's a whole other topic of all the things Chicago police have.
I mean, because you want to go next to last. Let me say what I gotta say.
Go ahead.
Do you want to go last, Josh?
I'll go last. You just go ahead.
My statement is pretty short. I don't give a shit what shade of black you are. You don't walk around with no noose around your neck. You don't go to the hospital with the noose on your neck because you want to show the people that they had a noose around your neck. You take the noose to them and say, "Hey, this is around my neck." The minute
you're not gonna add no
extra, and I get away, and that noose is around I'm taking it the fuck off. So I ain't trying to say that.
Well, he ain't taking it off, put it back on. But
who the fuck do that? What you put the fuck back on for?
I agree.
Don't piss me off. Like, what you mean?
All right, let me
put this noose back on. So let me say this around my neck. What the fuck?
He said because
who do that? Don't nobody do that.
Because it was a hate crime. He wanted.
Fuck the hate crime. Don't nobody do that. I can.
All right,
let
me say this.
I can tell you it was a hate crime. You don't need to see that it was a hate crime.
Let me say this.
That's some weird shit.
Humans do crazy things. I'm gonna say I'm with Jesse right now until he's proven guilty. I'm going to say this. I feel as social media put all this stuff out there, extra stuff out there. Jesse came, he cleared up some of the stuff that they were making extra. He even told the truth about some stuff they were saying, like that people drove into the hospital. Right. Yeah, stuff like that. I am gonna say he's in a sticky situation right now. It doesn't look good right now. However, I'm still with him. I'm also gonna say I feel like the police picked anybody to just say that they did it to him.
Right.
For now, because it seemed like they weren't doing anything.
Right.
So it could go any way really, because the police do some shady stuff too. They could be probably paying off the freaking 2 black men.
Say that he paid them.
Especially since they were arrested in that charge.
And because you already know the stuff that he's saying in the story, that the people were saying this MAGA country and stuff like that. So definitely, I don't know.
Devil's advocate, because I'm pretty sure y'all heard what Joe Budden had to say. And I would just piggyback off that. Like, I do feel like it's a strong possibility with him being a celebrity. I'm not saying this is true. This is actual factual. This is just my thoughts and me being a female. If you're in a certain, I guess realm or whatever, your celebrity or whatever the case is, maybe he got into something that somebody he was dealing with, not maybe necessarily his boyfriend, maybe somebody that he was hooking up with on an app or whatever they are, Grindr, Jack, Ping, Pop, whatever the fuck y'all have. But there are mad apps where you can meet somebody if you're out of town for a quick encounter. Maybe he met somebody, maybe it was his boyfriend, maybe it was somebody he see when he in Chicago or whatever, and they got into something. He busted him upside his head because they was having a off night or something. They said that his dude came with him to the fucking emergency room.
They got receipts.
Well, that's not what he did. That was Frank Gaspin or Frank Gaspin. He's a music guru. Like he helped.
He's irrelevant. Is what you're saying?
No, he's like his uncle. Like that wasn't his boyfriend.
So he's irrelevant. If I was on the show,
I'm just saying it's not his boyfriend.
But go ahead though.
That's all I was saying.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Let me say something. How about this? Let's back it on up. Yeah. We're gonna put Jesse in 1 or 2 places.
Also, don't forget the letter. Okay, but go ahead.
Jesse in 1 or 2 places. Jesse in 1 or 2 places.
That was sent to the Empire Station like 2
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
Okay.
So that also, it could go both ways too with the letter. But go ahead.
Jesse is.
No, I'm not saying that.
He might have.
No,
he might have.
Because look,
I'm not saying
that. If he's gonna either be 1 or 2 people. Either he's gonna be Jesse, the black male, gay minority who planned a trap to get himself beat for publicity, which is the worst type of motherfucker you could be. You know what I'm saying?
They're saying that he's trying to prove a point.
What's the point to be proven though?
No, you don't base a point off of falsity.
Yeah, you don't do that. But
so he's either gonna be this guy or he's gonna be a guy who actually got his ass beat. You know what I'm saying? So it's there's no middle ground. So it's like, maybe he did this, maybe he did that. Either he's gonna be completely in his false lane or he's gonna be in the right lane. And all the facts are pointing is like he just made all this shit up. For real.
Nah.
But what? I don't think any facts are.
It's no facts.
No facts.
I feel like the world wants you to be a liar first. They already planned you as a liar. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Social media don't play they don't care if you got daggone cancer. They be talking about anybody. I feel like they joke about everything. They joke about R. Kelly stuff and just anything. So I feel like they're not gonna let up until he's proven that he's not guilty.
They're not gonna let up either way. You know
well, some facts need to come out sooner rather than later.
They're going to get them.
I'm not saying I'm on one side or the other. I'm just saying that there's no middle ground. I mean, because he's black and because he's in a questionable situation, we're gonna lean on his side. You know what I'm saying? But on the same token,
black. Even if your dude beat your ass, I'm with you.
On the same token, we can't be just leaning blindly into folks just because of their status.
And I can't just be like, dude, didn't beat your ass because you a celebrity.
And I know people who are just extra as fuck, who would go to the extreme level of creating an entire story. Not saying he's this dude, but there are people like that.
If it comes out that he is that dude, that's a big problem because
it's over for him,
right? Black activist and like he does a lot of things like.
And especially with the thing we heard on the radio today with them saying, "Oh, well, he did all this because his views or his presence on the show was going to be reduced." But I'm like, y'all sound stupid because they already recorded this. This show has already been filmed.
Right.
Whether they do the winter break or not, that show has already been filmed.
I feel like if he wanted some attention,
I don't think
something else.
He could have very well used, like when people saying, "Oh, he met somebody," like he could have had a whole little gay scandal like that. And actually,
I don't think he would use that for that.
Why use? You know.
I would believe the part where they're saying about the letter. He said he presented the letter to them, and is it Fox or whatever didn't really do anything about it. So this is why they're saying that he made this whole what if. Type of thing. This is why they did it.
What's funny is too, what we heard earlier, because we saying we haven't heard any facts, but Fox Empire, the producers of Empire said that they starting to cut back scenes.
And
we don't even have any real facts. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like they're just.
But that's what I was saying. Like
black
they
people already
can
doing
say
your way.
that.
Of course, they start doing your way. Black people are definitely doing.
I mean, true enough, but at the same time, if they're taking away his scenes because of this incident, then it just seems a little bit unbelievable to me because I'm pretty sure their show was already taped.
No, I think they're trying to level out with the community. Whatever the community wants.
Because they'll kill somebody off. They'll change the whole thing.
I mean, that's true, but at the same time, if it's already been recorded, which I don't know, I'm not in show business, but if it had already been recorded and they choose to take him out of scenes, how are they going to bridge the gap with the story?
They have to work it out. They have to make it make sense.
Yeah.
They better do it soon because
they're trying to save themselves.
I'm ready.
All the negative exposure is much more important than the truth. So even if it comes out that Jesse was completely telling the truth, they'll pull him from the show. If it takes 6 months, they'll pull him from the show, even though he was telling the truth the whole time. Just because the negative exposure is not bringing the views that they want to the show.
Right.
So truth doesn't even matter much anymore as far as the networks are concerned.
Right. Yeah. I mean, clearly we got Fox 5 all day, fake news, if you want it. Check it out.
You know, Trump coined that term.
Exactly.
But we're definitely for that. Like,
I'm really eager to hear the end results.
Yesterday was President's Day. Trump ain't my president. Ain't never gonna be my president. As far as I'm concerned, I don't even know these people like that. They ain't their president.
I don't even know.
Obama's never my president.
We could have worked yesterday if it was fucking President's Day for his reason, because we could have went to work. The kids could have went to school.
Can we take a moment of silence for Michelle Obama?
Can she be
just for the
president?
Just for the hips.
The finest first lady.
Hips don't lie.
Oh, God.
Now she got hips.
I just saw a recent picture of her.
She's just very thick. She's very thick.
Oh, wait, we were supposed to be closing our eyes. I was thinking about Michelle.
You had a moment.
I did. That's a strong moment.
Obama was the swaggiest president. Like,
swaggiest.
What you talking about?
I mean, he was the blackest.
I mean, second behind his bill. People telling me that he won't shit, so.
He won't shit.
He won't shit.
I hate to tell y'all, but
Obama, he seemed like he was something because we was young, but
Obama won't shit either. I'm trying to tell y'all. Sorry,
he didn't really do a lot for the blacks, but he was black, so he did enough for me.
That's the best thing he did.
But he ain't never put nobody in a cage. Like,
right.
Okay.
I mean, and I think.
And he gave us an extra $300 on our taxes. I don't know if y'all missed it, but I got it.
You did.
$300, man. I ain't get $300. That's why I'm mad.
Exactly. You probably was a baby at the time. I got my money.
That's why.
Got my cash.
But that's like they I was watching an interview with what's her name,
Kamala.
I said Kamala. I'm cover her all the time.
Always.
Kamala be bullshitting, bro.
Right. Well,
Kamala got some shit going on. Exactly. Does she?
Does she?
Kamala be bullshit.
Does she? Because is everything that people saying about you incorrect? Is it infactual? Is it lies?
I'm gonna tell you, Kamala. You're talking about that. You talking about the interview where she went and she said she was listening to fucking Snoop and Pac when she was in.
Okay.
I listen to fucking Reba McEntire and fucking Carrie Underwood.
No, that's not the point. She said she was listening to these people before they were even out, bro. She was just making shit up to.
Well, no.
How you listen to them before they out?
She couldn't. That's why it's lying.
Well, this is what I think though. I think, but if you listen to the interview, she didn't like say that all together. It was more like she was like, they was like, well, she said I smoked weed before. And it was like, he was like, you smoke weed when you was in college? She was like, yeah, and I was in college, stuff like that. But then she had already said she was listening to, I think, Tupac and then there was like, you listen to Tupac, and then she was like, yeah, or something like that. So and probably just like, I don't know, she like, that was a long time ago. Like, that's a very little detail to judge somebody on. Like, okay, maybe she got the artists mixed up all the time.
That's true. That's true.
She lying.
I'm not big.
I mean, she could be lying.
You know when you listen to
music, but that means she ain't smoked weed when she was in college because she got the artist wrong.
Oh, she lying about that. She smoked weed when she was in college.
So we're not gonna be focused that she Tupac wasn't out there, so she lying.
Her credibility is kind of fucking shot because she can't be
saying you're listening to Tupac, but you're not listening to Tupac. What are you talking about?
She said she was some type of hip hop.
She was the DA of California, bruh, in the 90s. That's when California's black motherfucking incarceration rate was the highest.
Does that mean she was
the DA?
Does that mean she was the one putting them?
She clears people and she denies people. She won't stop in it.
Can we?
She saw the numbers.
What can you do? Like that's what I'm saying.
As the DA, she's the most powerful police person in the state.
Cases you're
she can do whatever she wants.
Which cases you choose to prosecute. You can choose which cases you give plea deals for. You can choose which cases you do this, that, and the third for. There's a lot that you can do. Maybe on a broad scale, it's a lot that you can do.
How easy it is for a black person in power with a whole bunch of white people.
Fuck the white people! That's why we here!
We can't be like that!
Right, but what I'm saying is, her colleagues around her were white people.
Yeah.
If she trying to, let me finish. Okay. If she trying to do something for black people, you think they're not gonna stop that, or they're gonna make it hard for her?
100%.
If she's like, yo, I'm not letting this young black man go to jail. It's her college or whoever. She gotta work with those people.
I feel you.
So I'm not saying that she didn't do it. Like she said herself, she could have did more. You know what I'm saying? I don't think.
Well, she should have. That's where she went wrong. She should have been told that. She could have done that.
As a black person, you can never do enough.
She should have been.
You don't free every black person the struggles of their ancestors that you ain't doing enough.
Wait. The only reason I bring that up. The only reason I bring that up. We don't have a land. We don't have a land. But like,
Oprah said that's what she buying because God.
Oprah don't like niggas. Let me tell you, I didn't say all that to discredit Kamala that much. I'm just saying that we can't blindly just follow the black person anymore. That's what we did Obama. That's what we did Obama.
Absolutely.
We just followed the black guy.
Absolutely.
And we thought that was gonna be the best deal for us. And he didn't hook us up at all. He didn't.
But nobody's gonna hook us up. How they gonna
hook us up? $300 on taxes.
Bro, not hook us up. I'm saying that black culture is the gas in the car that is America. We push every industry almost is what we do. So taking care of our people should be essential to whoever our candidate should be. So now that we're older and we're smarter, we should look into our candidates deeper.
Yeah, I don't think we do much research now. We're just like, oh, they black. They black.
No, I mean, I feel that 100%. But at the same time, it's like we can do as much research as we want, and they can put 1,000 black people up for nomination, up for whatever. All of us can show up and vote. We already know that. Are they going to be elected? Probably not. Because I know for goddamn sure how many of y'all didn't show up for Trump because I'm mad with y'all. Because who the fuck let him to be president?
Well, 2 million more people voted for Hillary.
Yeah, but
I did.
That's what I'm getting at. That's the point. That's a lie.
I think that was a higher up thing.
Exactly, because they already know who they want to be president. That's the point that I'm making. So it doesn't matter how pro whatever we want to be, whether it's pro-black or pro-ethics or pro-community or pro-education or pro-whatever. It's already predestined. Like they already have it lined up. Like they're giving us
your vote don't count. You feel like your vote don't count.
Like with Obama, they could have just said.
Do you think your vote count? Did you vote for Trump? Okay then, your vote fucking count.
I'm not gonna lie. When I woke up, I was shocked. I thought I was in the movie.
I went to bed with a nightmare throat that night. I
was pissed off.
I woke up like, this a joke or not?
Kept thinking, is this a joke? You said you was blacking yourself.
I was no. There's no way. There's no way unless I just stay out in the sun.
Nothing burnt, but I'm still black.
Navy black.
So you feel like they just?
Navy black.
Do y'all feel like they just gave us Obama? Like, oh, let them have this nigga this one time.
No, I think people. I honestly feel like they gave us that hope. They was like, oh, here's our black president. Niggas,
nobody white people loved Obama. It was just the hype of the first black president. Like it was exciting.
Right. Even some white people.
Yeah, white people loved
Obama.
It was like like Obama's a cool person. He just seems real cool. You know. Right. So I think I get a little offended when people be like, Obama didn't do enough for black people, because I think he did a lot. He did a lot for minorities.
Look,
he did a lot for people who was
off. I can see his face.
I'm not pissed. I'm just saying.
Before Josh speaks, let me make him a little bit more pissed off. I don't give a fuck because he was black.
That is all that Obama did for us, was be black.
That was enough for me.
That's it. And I'm not saying that he's the first black president. And that's all he could do.
But he didn't really tear it up. I feel like that's doing good when you don't tear stuff up. He didn't tear nothing up.
He did take the debt deficit down and things like that. Like, this is the highest that it's ever been with Trump.
The debt is made up. We print our own money. Everything is make believe.
So why the fuck we keep getting loans from China?
because our country is in shambles. If everybody wasn't terrified of us because our guns and our missiles are the best, then we would be shit, bruh.
How are we better than Asia? They were just scared of, what's his name? Kim Jong-un?
Oh,
we
could blow up that entire country, bro.
We ain't done it yet.
Because
they know better. We have the best weapons on this earth. I think we getting
that sound good.
But we have the best weapons on this earth.
We are getting off track. This is gonna have to be edited like shit. But first off, we ain't fucking with them Asians. I'm a whole American. We ain't fucking with them Asians. They kids go to school whole year round. They're not fucking with us. They'll blow some shit up from across there.
Yeah, I don't
have you wondering who blew the shit up.
I think we'll be shook.
Korea.
I'm shook. I'm shook right now. When they was like fucking with Kim, and Trump was like, "Oh fuck that nigga," whatever the fuck he said. I was like, "Don't fuck with him."
Korea is the size of fucking Texas, bro. We could fucking destroy that place. We're not worried about those people, bro.
Really?
You fancy with it. You just got hope in that.
We know people that know people.
We have the best.
Tell me what it be when Trump pissed him off, so I don't be there.
Him and Trump are homies, bro. They the same.
Like, yeah, now they homies.
They children.
If he bombed something over here, we would probably have their whole country blew up. Like
that's it.
If they did it first, they might get a little part of someone over here, but they don't have
any allies.
We are.
They don't have any allies.
They can just be like, I'm gonna bomb y'all to piss y'all off. They got enough motherfuckers to kill off and still be good.
I think you're confusing Korea with China. Because this is North Korea. South Korea is a democratic nation.
Yeah, you're right.
North Korea is small as shit.
And we can take North Korea out like nothing. We're way too powerful in that.
China got.
Not saying they can't start no trouble.
I'm just saying, we keep good secrets, so you don't never know what the people got going on over there.
If China starts some shit, we are fucked. Because they outnumber us like 10 to 1. They could just drop niggas in. Just consistently all across the world.
They got so many. It's like 1 million people in one apartment building.
They had to regulate childbirth.
Yeah, exactly. You can only have 2 kids. No more than 2 kids in China. Too many people.
Stay tuned for part 2 of episode 1.